Hey, Sagittarius, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your December 2024 love reading. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and welcome if you're new. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, Sag, bottom of the deck, we do have indulgence. So some of you are, some of you are working on some shadows. Let's just put it that way. You're working on some shadow work. You have the addiction card, the coffin, and the snake. This is heavy. So whatever you're going through right now, there's a new beginning. A new beginning arising, and I feel like you're wanting to put an end to whatever this is for you. And you really want to work on your self-worth and your value, and you've been working on it is what I'm getting. And you've been really doing a lot of reflecting and appreciating your life experiences, although some of them have been very difficult, very challenging. So in today's reading, we'll look at your energy, how you're thinking, feeling, and actioning, as well as someone specific on your mind. And if there's not a specific person, this could be an incoming energy, someone that you're about to meet. But I see that there's been shadows around codependency, possibly obsessions, possessions. There may have even been emotional blocks due to the snake. This could be the other woman looking over your shoulder, competition, the enemy. It feels like the enemy could have been the snake here with the addiction. Okay, the enemy could have been some sort of control, like it had its grips on you is what I'm getting. Sag, this is heavy. So whatever you've been going through, it feels like you were spinning your tires in some form of obsession around it, but that may be what's coming to an end. Okay, there is a new beginning arising from something quite heavy. Quite heavy. Those three cards together are very, very deep. So let's dive in. What are you thinking? What are you feeling? And how are you actioning this up? What are you thinking? You're ready to put the mind to rest. You're wanting to just breathe. This can be the card of overthinking things, overanalyzing. It is ignoring the signs. It can be obsession as well. So when this shows up, mental balance is required at this time. This is about you possibly not letting distractions, maybe that's the addiction. You could even be addicted to someone, right? They're like the drug. You can't get enough. You keep going back no matter how much you know they're unhealthy. Or this could be a pattern of self-inflicted sabotage, something that we do to protect ourselves, right? It's a protection mechanism. But I feel like you're putting something to rest in the mind and you're letting it go. I feel like you're nailing the coffin in, and you are coming to a place where you're able to shift perspectives a bit more. You're able to breathe and lift some of the heavy burdens that you've been carrying. Wow, Sag, there's a lot happening here. What are you feeling? What is going on in your feels? The Emperor in reverse. You may be feeling out of control, right? You may have been dealing with a narcissist or someone who is very greedy within their energy. It's like, wanting more and more and more. And when you get that hit, it's not enough, right? You need more of it. You need more of it. And I just feel like it drains you. You're feeling defeated at times. You could be a divine masculine who is exhausted. Perhaps you've been overworking or putting in so much energy towards something that it's left you deflated in a way. And I feel like you are wanting to regain a sense of personal power. You're wanting to feel confident. You're wanting to feel like you are in the lead. but it feels like you've been set back. And maybe it has to do with the snake. It has to do with someone who was shady. It could have to do with the enemy here. Maybe the enemy is the addiction. What's your action? What's your action here, Sagittarius? Seven of Swords in reverse. Tell me the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God. Seeking the truth here with the Seven of Swords is dishonesty that stems from a desired outcome. Dishonesty that stems from a desired outcome. It means that when we lie, when we cheat, when we steal, when we try to get away with something, or that's the snake energy, right? It's because there's some sort of desired outcome, and most likely it's instant gratification, or it could be survival mode. We do it out of survival. And I feel like whatever this snake was or is in your life, whatever this devil is, I'll just say it. I feel like this is the devil energy with the addiction. It feels like you were reliant upon it, but that was a lie. You didn't have to be reliant upon it. The illusion of the snake, it reminds me of the snake in the Jungle Book, is it? I think Scarlett Johansson plays the snake, and it has the googly, swirly eyes, and she comes in with a slithering tongue, and she can persuade you, right? So there is something here of persuasion showing up. And I feel like it's put you in a tough spot, but the fact that you have the Emperor showing up in your fields says you're strong enough to get past this. You're strong enough to put this to rest and to really be honest with yourself and maybe another individual about who you are, what you need, what you want, and how to make that happen. So let's look at the person on your mind. What are you thinking? Or what are they thinking? Excuse me. Whoa. Aha, this makes it tough. They're telling you they love you, that you're their everything. That could be that drug energy here. It feels like, but it's in their thoughts. It's not in their feelings. It almost feels like someone is in love with the idea of love. And so they're offering you, the words and the thoughts, but I don't know if they're taking action on it. Let's take a look at the feelings. What are their feelings towards you, Sag? The Two of Pentacles in reverse. They could be juggling up a couple of different emotions or people even with that other woman here. It just feels like this person isn't very balanced. They don't know where their priorities lie. They're telling you one thing, but their emotions are going in another direction here. And it just feels like it's causing a push and pull, like a rubber band. I feel like some of you are dealing with maybe a karmic relationship here. This person doesn't feel stable. It feels like they're all over the place. I mean, they could love you very much. They could love you, but it feels like the mind tells us, right? And the mind tells us that we have to love. This is what we've been doing. This is a repetitive cycle that we've been in. We have to keep doing this. We have to keep loving. But when it's coming from the mind, it's that control center that may not align with how we truly feel. And that's what I'm seeing here is someone's on a teeter-totter. They're going back and forth, and the mind could be playing tricks. And that's why you're so sucked in, because you're not sure if this person is being honest or not. All you want is the truth, but their feelings, right, which are our motivating, driving force, their feelings and their actions may not be aligning with what they're telling you. All right, let's take a look at their actions. What are their actions? If they're imbalanced here in their emotions, how are they coming towards you? The Star in reverse and the Judgment. Wow, this is big major arcana. They're coming at you saying that they've healed. They're saying that there's a brighter future ahead. They're saying they want to have a second chance, but they're unable. Both these cards showed up in reverse. They're unable to let go of something of the past. They're unable to heal this part of themselves, at least at this time. They want it, but it's that snake energy, that addiction that lures them into something here. But I feel like there is a judgment call being made. And it feels like it lies on, well, not just you being the emperor here, but it lies on you accepting that this person may just be telling you what their potential is, not showing you. Is that something that you want to continue moving forward in? Let's look at the advice. Let's look at the advice between you and this person. Ah, goodness. Sag, I don't even know if I want to put out this reading for you guys. We have the Three of Swords in reverse. The advice here is there's unresolved emotional pain causing bitterness, causing someone to be closed off, causing someone to not be able to fully trust. I'm going to clarify, once we get all your main cards, I'm going to clarify this person's true intentions. Why are they so back and forth emotionally? Is there someone else here? Are they going through an awakening, a rebirth? Do they truly love you? Let's take a look. What is the action to take between you and this individual? You know what we did skip is we skipped the energy between the both of you. Let's look at that here. What's the energy between you and this individual? Oh my gosh, the devil. Whoa. Sagittarius, what is happening here for you? What's the outcome? What is the outcome? We talked about the devil. We've been talking about the devil, the snake, the addiction. The outcome is strength. The outcome is the strength card here. Control. This is something that is a destined union, a karmic union that is here to teach you all about love. And it's interesting because the devil is conditional love. The lovers is unconditional. And it feels like you see this person's potential to love you unconditionally, but yet it's the devil, whatever that addiction piece is getting in the way, from a second chance. But they want it. I see that they want it, but they're stuck. They're stuck between a rock and a hard place. This is very unhealthy. The devil is codependency, bondage, obsession, addictions, temptations. And it almost feels like this energy tempts you, but you're not quite sure how they truly feel. They tell you one thing, but their emotions are telling you something else. And then their action is, okay, we're going to heal this. I've been working on myself. Can I have a second chance here? But then I feel like it backfires. And therefore it leaves you feeling like I thought this was moving forward. I thought we were moving ahead here. I thought we were in the lead. But then it shows up in reverse. You have 4-4 showing up. 4 is stability. 4 is foundation. And it feels like that's what you want more than anything. But the 7 comes in here and it throws it for a loop. 7 is an oddball number, right? 7 is insight and reflection. And I feel like this person has lied. They haven't been honest. They haven't been sincere, and it's caused a lot of sadness. It's caused a lot of isolation. And for those of you that have not met this individual, if you don't want to repeat a cycle here, I mean, maybe this is someone from the past. I feel for a lot of you with the judgment, this could be someone from the past coming in. I feel like it's important to stand in your power, right? That's why you have the control card here. Someone is refusing to see, Two of Swords, refusing to see the truth. Why? Because the head and the heart are not in balance here. You're hearing one thing, seeing another, but that one piece that you're grabbing onto is giving you the hope that things are going to change. I don't know if they will. Let's clarify. Whew. Sag, this feels heavy. Feels heavy on my heart. I want to look at the lovers. The lovers showing up in their mind. They're thinking that they're in love, but are they really? Spirit, tell me about the lovers, please, showing up in their thoughts. The Knight of Coins. It feels like you have tried to be patient with them. You've tried to understand them, perhaps like no one ever has. You've given them the benefit of the doubt. You've given them chance after chance. You've been the person that may have even helped them with addictions or with their own healing. And I feel like there's action, there's slow action. It's like their mind, their heart hasn't quite caught up yet. I feel like they love you to the best of their ability. Why is the Two of Pentacles showing up here in their feelings? Because Four of Swords showing up, and Four of Swords is in your energy because they're burnt out. They've burnt out their resources in some way. They have not listened. They have not listened to their body. They've overdone things, obsessed. There could be in recovery here. Yeah, they could be in recovery. They could be in recovery, and it's almost as if you're waiting for them. You're waiting for them to get through the recovery, and they are telling you that once I get through this, once I overcome this addiction, once I overcome this situation with someone else, right? Once this is over, that could be the coffin. Once this is over, everything will be better. Then it'll be healed. Then we'll move on. Then we'll be able to be together. Then we'll have the second chance. But it feels like someone is in recovery. Now, this is big energy. The Star and the Judgment coming from them. Let's clarify the Star. Is this person healing? Ace of Wands. They want to. They want it. But we can want things all day, right? We can want and want and want and wishful think and, but it's the action piece behind it. And I feel like there is a ready, set, go. And they may be on the ready. They may be on the set. But Judgment says, are they ready to go? Let's see here. Are they ready to do this? What's the Judgment, the second chance? Are they unable to let this go? Or able to let this go? Yeah, Three of Wands in reverse. Setbacks. There is going to be unexpected setbacks, and there has been. And that's caused you to kind of wait around because it almost feels like you see progress, right? You see progress, but then it stops. You have the Two of Coins in reverse. This is about reassessing priorities. That's what this person gets stuck on. They reassess priorities, and then they have it in them, and they have the stamina ready, set. And then when it's go time, it's like they choke, or, they fall off the bandwagon in some way, or they're not ready to fully go the distance. And I feel like that has been a struggle. That has been a big struggle here, Sag. I think this is one of the heaviest readings I've ever done for you. Now, is this person, do they have the potential? I feel like they do. We all have that potential. But do you want to wait around for potential? I always say, don't put your life on hold. Don't put your life on pause. Now, of course, if there's progress, even if it is stop and go, but if you are seeing progress, then that's another story. But if you keep winding up in the same spot of this hurt, right? This hurt and isolation and sadness and sorrow. It's like you're digging your own grave with the coffin here. Let's take a look at what someone is refusing to see. And I feel like this could be you because you're seeking the truth here, but there's something you're not seeing. Spirit, what is this that Sagittarius is not seeing? That there is a fearful beginning here, that you're fearing the unknown, that you don't want to look like a fool. You don't want to move recklessly into something that's just going to be set back again, right? So I definitely feel like there is fear when it comes to a beginning. Spirit, what do we need to know about a beginning? I'm getting this song, and this has come up before, Sagittarius. This song is Underneath Your Scars by Godsmack, one of my favorite songs. And it's Who Am I Without You? So for some of you, because there's been some sort of bondage, maybe you've been in this cycle for quite some time. Perhaps you've replayed out this storyline with the same type of individuals. Maybe you have children with them. And I feel like there's fear of embarking upon the unknown, even if it's without this person. Now, it's going to require strength. It's going to require control. Spirit, please clarify the control piece. Okay. Unfulfilled achievement. 9 of coins. Sag, I just feel like you might be in this loop. If you continue to stay with this energy here, you might continue to play out this loop. But if you move towards a new beginning, fearlessly, not fearfully, right? Fear can be present, but we can either choose to lessen it or it can increase, which can hold us back. And I do see that there can be a victory here if you move fearlessly into the unknown and you trust in your highest good. Trust that whatever is meant to be will be. Because right now you are encapsulated in the devil energy of conditional love. And there are conditions here. I mean, we as humans put conditions on love all the time. But I feel like there's something heavy. There's something heavy that's weighing upon you. And I feel like you have the strength to break out of it, whatever that may look like for you. Let's get a message here from the wisdom of the oracle. What do we have for Sagittarius? Oh my goodness. Regeneration. You're the third sign to get this card. Regeneration. And I shuffle the cards 3 to 6 times prior to shuffling on camera. And I forget who else was it that had this. Oh goodness. Leo, Gemini, maybe Taurus. Okay. Card 46. Some of you may be 46 years old. This is about rebirth, second chances, new opportunities. And that's that Judgment card as well. The world is based on connections and relationships. No matter what loss has occurred in the past or even now, death and endings are only illusions. There is life after death, love after loss, and in this moment, you are radiating the regenerative life force energy that makes you irresistible to love in all forms. Now is the time when you will see evidence of this new emergence. Can you feel it? Love is rising up to greet you. Protection message is this: endings come in many forms, and now is the time to stop holding on to what must die so that something better can take its place. Nature's cycles include disease, decay, death, and regeneration. Let whatever isn't working in your life die. Don't be afraid to face the facts. There is no need to struggle or grieve. Whatever your query, let it go. You are about to be reborn. Absolutely. For some of you, this could be a child. This could be an adult child. It could be a family member. It could be a mother. Okay, it could be even a father with the Emperor here. It doesn't have to just be a lover. It could be though. And I definitely feel like you are being reborn in many different ways. And that's what we see here on the coffin card, reborn and transition. For some of you, this person is an addict, right? This person could suffer from some mental health issues with that Four of Swords. And it's caused you at times to question your own sanity, question your own self. But I feel like you've done all that you could do is kind of what I'm getting here. You've done all that you can do. Let's get a message from the crystal spirits. And at this time, if you can safely do so, Sagittarius, please close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath from your solar plexus chakra, your belly area. Nice big inhale. Hold it for as long as you can. And release through the mouth with a nice big sigh. And with your eyes still closed, tune into your third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows and your forehead region. And I want you to imagine the first crystal or gemstone that shows up in your mind's eye. Now this could be a crystal that you're familiar with and maybe even know the name of. Perhaps your crystal is showing up as a specific color, maybe hues of purple, orange, yellow, pink, blue, or violet. Your crystal could hold a specific shape, possibly heart-shaped, pyramid, triangular. Your stone may even be clustered. Perhaps it's polished, tumbled, or in its rawest form. You could be feeling the frequencies emanating from the crystal in your mind's eye. Perhaps that of healing, love, protection, strength, or power. There is no right or wrong answer, Sagittarius. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do is drop your crystal spirit in the comment section below, whether it's the name, whether it's the shape, the size, the color, the frequency it was giving off, whatever you were seeing in your mind's eye, drop it in the comment section below to be entered into that free reading giveaway. And don't forget to hit that subscribe and bell button so you don't miss the notification on the first of the month. All right, you have blue chalcedony. Blue chalcedony here. It's about slowing down, right? Easy does it, restoring balance and serenity. Easy does it again is your motto as you decide on your relationship's best course. For the universe wants to be sure you move forward with clear intention, and that requires reducing your speed. You will advance in the right way at the right time, balancing swift movement with progress at a relaxed pace. This crystal wants you to know that the healing of old patterns is easier when you are not letting fear drive you to move too quickly through a transition. You wanted to change the old ways, and you are doing so guided by the conscious universe. So let yourself feel serene. Trust in this process as you slow things down to gain a clear view. And we see you doing just that with the Four of Swords, right? Mental balance. And clarifying your person, they're in the Four of Swords in reverse. So there is a feeling of mental conflict here that your person is going through. And they feels like they've drug you into that cycle at times. And it says this crystal is quite simply a serenity stone. And I'm getting the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot control and the difference and the wisdom to know the difference, right? So some of you, this has to do with like AA, Alcoholic Anonymous, or it can be grief support groups. This stone, when you meditate with it, it soothes the emotions, calms the adrenals, and brings peace to the body and mind. As a balm for frazzled nerves, it would be well utilized, worn, or carried on one's person when entering a situation where remaining calm is required. Now, I am getting something with speed. Now, I don't know if that's the drug or if it's speeding up, like feels like this person is speeding up the process. Like there's something with an adrenaline rush. This person, that could be their addiction, is some sort of adrenaline. They get an adrenaline high off of, you name it, whatever it could be, and it's an addiction, and it wreaks havoc on our adrenals because we're not supposed to be in that constant adrenaline fight or flight. That's supposed to be reserved. And this person may even have adrenal fatigue. Okay, roles can be reversed. Take this as it resonates here. But I definitely feel like this stone is coming in for a reason, to help soothe, to help calm, to help bring serenity. All right, let's take a look here and get a final message from the tree spirits. Final message from the tree spirits. I'm also getting prescription medication as well. Some of you could be dealing with someone who is on maybe a prescription for like schizophrenia or bipolar or anxiety, depression. I mean, whatever it may be here. Now we have old wisteria, healing, support, and inner struggle. Allow others to bear some of the weight you carry. Wow. I mean, we're getting all of the same energies, and it does feel a bit heavy, and this is not going to resonate with everyone. So if it's not your reading, check out your moon or your rising sign. Check out next month's. But I feel like you're a healer. You are a healer here, Sagittarius. And I feel like you do take on the weight of the world at times, but allow others to bear some of that weight. You don't have to go through something alone. And it feels at times like you feel that way because you are showing up as the emperor, regardless if you're female or male. You're showing up as the masculine, taking action. It's up to you to take the lead here. And it feels like it always weighs on your shoulders to take care of things, to get things done, to pay the bills, or to support other people, or to, have everything flowing. And it just feels like it's a big weight for you. And I see that you don't have to go it alone. There is support here. There's support. That is what I have for you, Sagittarius. Again, I mean, this is a heavy one. I'm still not sure if I'm going to put this out, but maybe someone needs to hear it. Even if it's two of you, it'll be worth it. There is hope. There is a regeneration. Go back to this energy of being reborn. And fun story here. There's a blueberry. It always looks like a blueberry, but I think it's just a ribbon. But it looks like there's a blueberry right there in the middle of this dead. You would think it's a dead tree because the volcano is coming in, and you would think that it's going to go down in flames, right? But maybe it has. But like the phoenix rises, and the story of the wild blueberry, it's one of the most powerful foods on planet Earth. And the wild blueberry, it can be destroyed. A forest fire can come in and destroy everything, just like this volcanic ash. And that wild blueberry will grow even hardier than it was prior to the destruction. And that's what I think of when I see this regeneration card. So it's as if something here is, you can't see it, you can't quite see it, but it's going to come back, right? Stronger than ever. The comeback is stronger than the setback. And I see here that there's growth. You see that there's new leaves growing on this tree, something that you thought was completely done, like no chance, right? I feel like there's rebirth from the ashes. That is what I have for you, Sag. I hope this resonates. I hope it not for some of you. Hopefully you've clicked off already, but for some of you that it does, I'm sending you a big hug. I'm sending you a lot of love. This is not fun. And chances are we know someone who has suffered from addiction. I will post in the comment section below or the description box below some hotline numbers as well for your convenience if you need them. Thank you again for being here, Sagittarius, and I'm sending you all the love in the world.